good to see you.
Igor, good to see you. What are you driving?
Oh, that's an all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue SV all-wheel drive. What about you?
Well, you know, I've heard about that vehicle. This happens to be the 2021 Toyota RAV4 XLE all-wheel drive.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of buzz about that new Rogue that's just recently been announced. What generation is that?
Oh, that was released in 2008, and currently this is the third generation. What about RAV?
Well, this happens to be the 5th generation RAV, first introduced in '96, and actually prior to the RAV, there was not a small SUV that had a unibody platform. So really, what that means is this is the pioneer of the segment. That's exciting.
Great. By the way, this is the best-selling vehicle in the Nissan lineup.
Really? That's awesome, man. The Rogue?
Yeah.
Really? Well, this happens to be the best-selling non-pickup vehicle in the industry.
Awesome. Hey, great to hear that, but this one gets 181 horsepower, by the way.
Wow, well, I hate to outdo you, but this happens to get 203 horsepower. How about your foot-pounds of torque?
Oh, that's equipped with a 2.5 engine, inline 4-cylinder, and it has 181 foot of torque.
Okay, wow, well, very comparable. This is also a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. As we talked about horsepower, this gets 184 foot-pounds of torque.
Nice.
What kind of transmission do you have over there?
That has a convenient CVT transmission.
Okay, continuously variable transmission.
Absolutely.
Well,
what about you?
Not a surprise with Nissan. They've been using that for a while now. Well, this happens to be an 8-speed automatic transmission.
Awesome, awesome. What about MPG? Let me tell you, this Rogue gets 28 miles combined.
Wow, well, this happens to get 29 miles combined. So one more MPG and we'll take it.
Man.
It's nice. You got a nice looking vehicle there. Let's talk about the styling.
Oh, let's talk about styling. Ryan, sounds like you've heard a lot of buzz about this competitive industry. Can you please help me to figure out this Rogue?
Yeah, Igor, I certainly have. There's a lot of buzz with the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue. No question about that. They've done a nice job, specifically on the front end, when you look at their split headlight design. So we're going to have standard LED headlights here. So up will be the up above here, you're going to find standard daytime running lights, LED, and then the outside turn indicators. And then here is going to be where you're going to have your low and high beams, also LED. Also, Nissan has done a nice job with the front end grille here. You're going to see this is referred to as a V-motion grille. The V-motion grille, so you have a large, nice piece of chrome here, a large badge, Nissan, and behind that badge is their pre-collision system, so kind of a dual purpose there. Also, you're going to notice on the honeycomb grille, you've got kind of a flat black and also a shiny black finish here, so that really pops. And then functionality below, allowing for air vents, not only below here but on the sides as well, allowing for aerodynamics, efficiency, and cooling. And then also a nice rugged front end here on the grille, on the lower grille. Gives it a nice aggressive rugged look here for this Nissan Rogue.
You know what, Ryan? I just noticed that there is no fog lights equipped with this grade.
Well, there is no fog lights here. That's a great observation and a good point. Not on this SV model.
Can we talk a little bit more about RAV?
Absolutely. Let's do that.
Ryan, now we've talked about the features of a Rogue. Let's go over RAV4 exterior.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, Toyota did a great job here with the all-new 2019 RAV4. This happens to be the 21 models we've talked about. Did a great job with the aggressive front end, bold, wide aggressive stance, and that's largely in part due to the TNGA platform that we're very, very pleased with. The driving dynamics are second to none with this specific vehicle. When it comes to the front end design here, did a nice job with those aggressive headlights, LED as well, standard, and it nicely tapers into the body here. Did a great job with integration of these front headlights. Also, you're going to notice the honeycomb grille as well, more so the trapezoid shape that we're very pleased in, and everyone seems to really, really like this front end aggressive styling. Also, our large Toyota badge, we love to have that, as well as a pre-collision system behind that. And then with this particular grade, the XLE, you'll notice also we have standard fog lights, and that's a nice competitive advantage that we have with this vehicle here. Also, we also have a lower grille, which is also aggressive and functional as well, taking the air in, really for overall cooling.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan.
You bet.
Ryan, what else you can tell me about this Rogue?
Well, they've done a nice job. They've completely redesigned the chassis. It's about 100 pounds lighter than the previous generation. They also have an all-new rear suspension and a multi-link. independent front suspension, new shocks. So this really helps their overall driving dynamics and ride quality. Also, you're going to notice they did a nice job with the 18-inch LA wheels. They look pretty sharp here. And you'll notice how the belt line, the body lines run all the way throughout the entire length of the vehicle. Also notice how the mirrors are also off the windows, attached to the door panels here. Here you're going to find your outside turn indicators as well as your 360 view rear backup camera. So you have good visibility around the entire vehicle. So it looks pretty sharp from a profile standpoint.
Great information. Can we go over about RAV4 as well?
Certainly.
Wow, this is nice looking RAV. Ryan, what you can tell me about this?
Yeah, they did a fantastic job of the aggressive styling, particularly with the side profile. Everybody really seems to comment and really like the side profile. Did a great job again with the tail lights integrating in the side front panels here. Did a nice job of the 17-inch 5-spoke alloys here. Very, very sharp look for this vehicle. Also, this was a big deal when they redesigned this 5th generation RAV, and that was repositioning these outside mirrors. Notice we have the outside turn indicators as well as a blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert here. But when I say reposition, they took them from the window, they dropped them down on the door panel, and as a result, we have really improved forward visibility, and that's a nice key selling point when talking about the new RAV.
Great
Again,
feature.
a nice, sleek, aggressive profile working towards the rear of the vehicle, and then you'll see here how the tail lights nicely wrap around the rear quarters. So that's very, very, very sharp there.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Let's talk about the back side of those vehicles. Let's talk about Rogue first.
Yeah, definitely. Nissan did another nice job here in the rear. As you can see, they spilled out Rogue, and that looks sharp. And they also did a nice job again with the tail lights, how it wraps around the body here. And then here, in this case, they do not happen to have a power adjustable lift gate, so we'll lift it up here. And behind here, with the rear seats upright, we're gonna have 36.5 cubic feet. Now, there's a little bit of storage when you lift this up, this hard deck, and then also you're gonna have the spare tire below the hard deck.
Nice. Is it a full-size tire?
It's a temporary spare, actually.
Awesome. Thanks.
Great question.
Appreciate it. And oh, by the way, there is no power lift gate.
That's right.
All right, let's talk about RAV.
Well done. Okay. Well, there's a lot to talk about in the rear. Here again, the trapezoid theme is carried throughout, making it very aggressive from the back end. Did a great job with exterior styling, obviously. Here we've got our spoiler, integrated spoiler, also our standard rear backup camera. And then on the XLE grade, as you bend down here, you can see that we've got dual chrome exhaust tips, which makes it nice and appealing to the eye. If we open up, in this case, with this particular model, in this grade, we happen to have the power adjustable rear lift gate. Very convenient.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy, and this is a fan favorite. Also, as we open this up, look what we have here. We've got the all-weather mats, and that's a great accessory that people really like once they become aware of it.
Nice and sturdy.
The other beautiful thing about the RAV4 grade and model is when you flip over this hard deck, you'll notice a nice hard, well, on one side it's the carpet, on the other side it's a nice hard plastic finish, making it nice and convenient to wipe out, clean down when you're on the trails. You got muddy boots, you're hauling your dogs around, you're hauling mulch, whatever the case may be. This is a nice convenient feature, again, to wipe this out. When you have the rear seats lifted, how much cubic feet of cargo space do we have back here, Igor?
By the way, it's 37.6.
37.6, that's exactly what it is. So plenty of room to store your items.
Awesome. Ryan, what's the back seat looks like?
Well, in terms of overall comfort, they did a nice job with it. They did a nice job with soft touch material here, good quality fit and finish. They've got a rear mat pockets here in the back. And then I also noticed they've got two charge ports here in the back. One is a USB, the other one a USB-C.
Hey Ryan, what about RAV4 interior?
Well, I think the RAV4 interior is extremely comfortable. Really like the seats here. Again, legendary Toyota quality, fit and finish, legendary QDR, quality, durability, reliability. Very noticeable here. Fit and finish, level of detail, quality workmanship. Also, you're going to notice two charge ports here beyond the center console, along with two vents, making it very comfortable for our rear passengers.
Ryan, since we're talking about interior, what do you think about this Nissan front seat?
Well, I think it's a much improvement over the previous generation. Cockpit feel, it feels like it's racing inspired here with the paddle shifters. They've really done a better job when it comes to their overall fit and finish. I would say the soft touch material and the chocolate brown here at top. They've got nice white accent stitching here. You can see here they've got the Optitron gauges, real easy to see, great visibility. Also the center stack, nicely positioned. This happens to be an 8-inch screen, and with that you get Nissan Connect and that standard Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You get Sirius XM with that. And we also have dual zone climate control with kind of a nice piano black finish here. This is unique to the Nissan Rogue, and that's the electronic shifter that they now have in this new 3rd generation Rogue. It's interesting. And just below that you happen to have an open pass-through, so that's nice and convenient. You can store some additional items here. You also have kind of a forward-flowing storage compartment here, and just in front of that is 2 charge ports. You've got the USB-C as well as USB charge port, also a 12-volt power outlet. And then you got 2 cup holders. We've got the various drive modes here. So anything from off-road to snow to eco, normal, and sport, you'll find right here on this digital dial. Here's our electronic parking brake as well as our brake hold. So nice features here. This is unique to Nissan, and that's the flat bottom of the steering wheel. Again, it's kind of racing inspired there. And then they have a nice area here when it comes to the center console. Easily opens up. When you look here, the visors, they open up. So that's nice for visor extenders, providing you need that. You've got the vanity mirror with the light on top. You also happen to have the SOS button, which would be like our Safety Connect. Here's your sunglasses holder. Overall, it's a nice job and very comfortable seats. Nissan refers to this as NASA inspired. These are the zero gravity seats that they're very proud of, and they are comfortable.
Since you are still sitting in Rogue, what do you think about the safety of this vehicle?
Well, they have a tremendous amount of safety here. There's 10 standard airbags. They also have a suite very similar to Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. They also have a nice feature, and it's what they refer to as their 360 view. So those outside mirrors that we talked about earlier have cameras. So when you're putting the vehicle in reverse in the electronic shifter here, you can see good visibility in that 8-inch screen around the entire vehicle. So good visibility there.
Ryan, what about RAV4? What do you think about this vehicle?
Well, RAV4 just feels ergonomically correct, extremely comfortable. It just feels like there's no afterthought with this vehicle. Very intuitive. Again, a fantastic job. Cannot reiterate enough. You're in a Toyota. Legendary quality, durability, reliability, fit and finish, level of detail, quality of workmanship is evident when you particularly get in the front row. Driver inspired, cockpit-like feel, nice compartment here. Our Optitron gauges are beautiful here. Our center stack, this happens to be Audio Plus, and with that we get an 8-inch screen. We also get Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. Safety is unprecedented here. We have 8 standard airbags. We have pre-collision system, pedestrian detection. We have lane departure alert with steering assist. We have automatic high beams. We have full speed dynamic radar cruise control, and now with 2.0 we get road sign assist. So whether or not stop, yield, do not enter, or speed limits, we have those in our MID here. We also have lane tracing assist, and that is a great key selling point. And we really recommend demonstrating that for your customers at a test drive because it's an awesome safety feature. When it comes interior-wise, comfort and convenience, we have dual zone climate control here. Our steering wheel, very, very comfortable. We have our toggle switch here that scrolls through the MID. We also have our dynamic radar cruise control button. We have a lane departure alert button off. You can turn off here. We've got the various modes, and then the volume. Whether or not we want to ask Siri anything, we have standard Apple CarPlay, standard Android Auto, Amazon Alexa. We have standard 3-month complimentary trial with Sirius XM. Then you look inside here, and we also have a large center console, 2 cup holders, a nice gated shifter here, and then we also have our electronic parking brake with brake hold, and then we also have our various drive modes such as Eco, Sport, Normal, and then you also see our multi-terrain select, so snow, mud and sand, rock and dirt. Depending on what terrain you are fully covered with the RAV. And by the way, what does RAV represent? Well, it's recreational active vehicle 4-wheel drive, and you can go anywhere with this vehicle and feel very, very comfortable. Here we also happen to have the moonroof, which is very nice. Also, we talk about our visors here. We also have a visor extender, different layout here. And then also, here's our vanity mirror. Again, the light is on top. That is nice. Sunglass holder here. We've got the tilt up, tilt down. Just very, very comfortable. Also, we have a nice tray. This is a good key selling point on the passenger side to put some more items here. You know, the other thing that's good to point out here in this particular case is the heated steering wheel. That's nice that we happen to have that here. We also have the heated seats, so for additional comfort and convenience, especially when it gets cold this time of year. And then also we've got the auto start and stop technology, and that button is located right here. So this is just really nice when it comes to reducing emissions and better overall fuel efficiency.
Great feature. Thanks, Ryan.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for sharing this information with me. Obviously, that's a pretty competitive segment, and both of these vehicles are great. Can you tell me any other final thoughts about this?
Yeah, well, first of all, Igor, thank you. Without your help, I couldn't have done this today. So this is great to have a collaborative effort, good teamwork. Just want to thank you, and really, there is no question this is a formidable competitor. Nissan has really raised the bar over the prior year when it comes to the Nissan Rogue. This generation is much improved. But then again, you look at the RAV, and as you mentioned, it's an extremely competitive segment, but we've got so much to be thankful for RAV. And let's just do a quick recap. First of all, once again, we're really the pioneer of the industry, so we've been around for a long time. Our 5th generation. We have legendary quality, durability, reliability, as well as safety that we're known for. Then you look at all of our great options. One thing that we haven't talked about was that we offer a hybrid option where that they don't offer that. So when you think all things considering, we have 11 grades, 6 of which are gas, 5 are hybrid, and we're talking essentially 40 miles to the gallon there if you consider a hybrid model. But then you look at our safety, Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, and then we also have complimentary maintenance Toyota Care. Can't necessarily say that about Nissan Care, they don't offer it. So, so many great features. We have a good competitor here, but really, we feel strong about our product here. Any final thoughts?
You know what? You made a great point. I guess I need to switch the vehicles. Thanks, Ryan, and see you at the dealership.
No. Igor, no, wait. Guys, thank you for your time. We sincerely appreciate it, and obviously he's convinced. He's going with the 2021 RAV4. Thank you. Have a great day and keep rocking.